Hello everyone, welcome back in another tutorial of learning Tableau. Our today's discussion is what is addressing and partitioning in Tableau. Let us start. So what is addressing and partitioning in Tableau? So before knowing that, we should know what are these part of. So addressing and partitioning are used when we do table calculations. So now what are table calculations are? Table calculations are powerful features those allows us to perform calculations on values in data table or visualizations which we have built. These calculations are different from other calculations or calculated fields are these are totally based on the structure and content of table which is present on our visualization. Whereas calculations are solely relying on the underlying data, right? So now we will see what are type of table calculations. So mainly we can divide them in two type of calculations. One is basic or quick table calculations. Those are readily available and other are advanced table calculations. So basic or quick table calculations are the operations on the value present in the table or visualization and include common calculations such as running totals, moving average, percent of total rank, etc. And advanced table calculations are type of calculations. Those are complex and required deeper knowledge or understanding of underlying data structure, like performing Windows function, performing rank, index. All these are the type of advanced calculations. Those need understanding of your data and the structure we are working on. So now we know what table calculations are, what type of table calculations are available in Tableau. Let us see what are addressing and partitioning in Tableau. So addressing and partitioning are two type of terms. Those defines how your table calculation will work, how it will be computed. So what is partitioning first? So partitioning defines the boundary or the calculation in which they will be performed. In another way, we can say partition is type of boundary which allow that how a calculation should be performed and from where it should restart, right? We can also define it that the dimension that define how to group the calculation or the scope of data it is performed on are called partitioning fields, right? And what is addressing fields? So addressing fields is type of fields or addressing is something which decides the direction of calculation should take. It mainly allow that in which direction it should go, right? So let us see more that what are table calculations, type of table calculations, and what are addressing and partitioning by building a visualization. So first let me take category, then do cells, and now let us take order date of months. Okay, so how to apply table calculations is very simple. So we see this measure, we will see this small arrow, click on it, and here you will see add table calculation and quick table calculation. So these quick table calculations are called basic calculations. Those are readily available from Tableau side itself. So let's say we want to do a running total, right? So when we choose the running total, the value of these lines were changed, right? It depends how a table calculation is being performed and how it is depend. It defines using the compute using option. So it's saying that table across. So table across means anything which goes from left to right. And then table down. Table down means top to bottom. And table across, then table down. So table across means first it will go this, then it will come here, then there, then here, then here, then here. So I mean first it will add all these, then it will add this, then it will again keep adding this. So this last value, right? This will have total of all the values in it when we do table across and down. Same way is table down and then across. So down and across, what will do? It will do sum up here, then it will go here, and then there, then here. Again, this particular cell will have all the total of that particular table. So another one is pen. Pen is not available because we haven't divided it into any of the section. So now the pen is available, right? So what is basically pen and table? So table is nothing. This is one pen, right? This whole January section is one pen. And when we removed it, now this is table, right? So if we divide it with the other level of dimension, it will create pen. Or we can say this is also a pen. So now this will compute this, then all this. So this is become one pen. And what is cell? So cell is nothing. It's just an individual value of, or individual column is called cells. And category and order date, these are nothing, but these are the dimensions those we have used. So let us remove the year so that we can understand it better. Right. So till now we are clear, right? What table calculation is. This is the type of table calculation which is allowing us to perform running total, difference, percent difference, total, rank, percentile, moving average, etc. etc. So these are the basic. In our coming videos, we will see all of these type of table calculations in separate chart, including some advanced table calculation functions. Today we will be understanding how table calculations are working, what are addressing and what are partitioning. So here we have choose table across, right? So this is partitioning. The category is partitioning and the month is addressing. How we identified it? Because now say we choose table down, right? So now this is addressing and partitioning. So in running total it doesn't matter, like don't impact much. It does, but it not impact that much. But we have to be very careful at the time of selecting all this, right? We can also, so now I told you, right, table across, what table across will do? Table across basically will combine these three and give total of it in the last available window or cell. Likewise, it will restart from here. So what is partitioning? This is partitioning and addressing, like how it should, what that it defines the boundary. So what is boundary that has been defined by this category, and how it has been addressed? It has been addressed using the month, right? Because in February it is restarting, and in March again it is getting restarted, right? So this is table across. If we do table down, then it will sum all of these here and will restart here. So then month is partitioning and addressing. These two terms will change the type of compute using method you will choose, right? Now I do table down. So look at it will sum up all the months for furniture once, and then office supply again, and then the technology later on, right? It started from here and ended here. Again, it started from here, ended it here. So the terms of partitioning and addressing will change on basis of compute using we will select. So say if I do table across and then down, so it will go table across and then down. So it summed up there all these value. Okay, let me add here as well, right? So it summed all of these, right? And then it came here. So we saw 96,000 plus 15,000 become 1,11,000. Likewise, right? So for demonstration purpose, I have used both sales as a normal sales and sales as table calculation, right? So when we hover on it, it's showing that we are doing the running sum of sales along table, which is across in town. Likely, if suppose if I'll select sale, then what would be the result of it? It will give the generic value, which is the down one. Like it will compute, it will start and finish in this particular cell itself. So on the individual value will be generated for each cell, right? Now we see that it there is no such difference. Sometimes it has been asked that okay, I have two values. I have sales and I have sales using table calculation. So what table type of table calculation I should choose that it show same value for both the sales, right? So this is the one option saying that I'll do table calculation of running total, then use sale. So doing that, it will keep all the value intact. It will not do any perform running total on like getting all these three or these, nothing, no. Sale means individual value. This is called sale, right? So it will start and end here. It will again fresh start and end here. So this is sale, running total using sale. Now is category. So see what would change. Did you notice anything? Okay. So here we can do one thing, right? So this is comes in option of table calculation adjustment, or we can say it is available when we do to edit table calculation option, right? So here it is showing that what type of calculation we are performing. We are performing running total. What operation we are performing? We are doing sum. And what are the other options? It can average, min, max. These options will vary what type of calculation you are performing from here, right? So we saw all these, right? Now we have selected category, right? This. Then this specific dimension has been addressed and highlighted here, right? This allows us to perform the calculation using what dimension we want to choose. We can choose any number of dimensions, those are available on our visualization. So currently we are computing it using category. So what it is giving the same result of table across. Notice then 655 65110 then 96. Let me select this. Anything changed? No. Why? Because by default, if we have selected any dimension, then also it will compute using table across. Table across is the default calculation, which always be default chosen by the table calculations. So now let me select this. What would change? See, if one more option, right? If we have selected more than two dimension, right? Two or more than two, so it will ask us, how do you want to restart the calculation? So now say I want to restart for category, right? What it become? It became the table down. See, we are doing table down. So the same values we are getting using a specific dimension, category, and sorry, we have to put the category before now, right? So you can we can shuffle like what we want to make primary and what we want make to secondary. The other option is saying sort order. So sort order is nothing. It is saying that how we want to sort it. Do we want to sort it using this, or we want to do sort using cells, sum, say descending, right? So it changed. but we don't want to do that. Let us keep it as it is. So that's all for this particular video. In next video, we will be exploring more table calculations. Those are advanced table calculations. Understanding what are primary and secondary calculations. We see one option, right? Secondary calculation and the primary calculation. So this is primary calculation. The way we'll tick on it, it will become the secondary calculation. So we will be learning all of these in our coming videos. This video was mainly to describe what table calculations are, what is addressing and partitioning in it, how we can perform table calculations, what are compute using, and how to edit the table calculations, right? And how to remove the table calculation. So to remove the table calculation, we don't have to do anything. We just have to click on the arrow and we'll have to select the table calculation or clear table calculation. It will clear out. So that's all for the video. I hope you are enjoying it. Learn it, practice it, because table calculation and level of details are something those are confusing if you are not using them too much. But by practice it will become very easy. Thanks once again. See you in the next chapter.